Good morning, I'm Peter Cooper, and you're listening to Morning Jam, the indie music morning minicast that features songs you need to hear. Today's song has a certain uniqueness to it that the last two songs from this week really don't have, and it's because this song is, by and large, electric. Whoever arranged this song on their computer definitely had a lot of fun doing it, and it's also one of the songs I've more recently discovered compared to how and when I discovered the last two songs. Voncel, Fool. The vocals and the instruments combine to make what I'll call is a magical sound to Fool. I really like whatever they used to create that electric marimba noise that begins the song and really carries throughout. I don't really care if it was done in studio or through a computer. There's no shame in either one because it really makes this song kind of infectious to me. I'm not sure what instruments they are, but there's a strumming noise, many strumming noises that comes through a lot of it as well. It kind of aids to this cyclic, repetitive message that the lyrics have to the song. It's not repetitive in a boring sense, it's just sort of spiraling. And that spiraling noise is aided by the very short portions of violin they play. The violin is tragic. It's kind of like a downward spiral of accepting the fate of the message to the song. An apathetic message to the song, albeit. If I am interpreting them correctly, the lyrics are a sort of apathetic look back or introspection of one guy who is both using someone and using them, just being strung along at this point in his relationship and not really caring about it. The vocal performance is just awesome. Like how complicated the instrumentation sounds, there's many vocal tracks here that harmonize awesomely. Of course, even just holding those notes on the beginning word fool really sucked me in. There's actually two sets of repeated verses. The first repeated verse, the one that starts with "Fool am I, now you have lost me." I love the melody too. And it's interesting because that awesome, cool melody is later used, but the lyrics change to something like "Words are fuel, my mind is loose," and so on. Both of those set to the same melody exemplify a really neat harmonization Voncel puts on the track, and it's another reason why Fool was able to stick with me so endearingly. The second set of repeated verses is my favorite set of lyrics. They even end the song and seem to be the most ambiguous words, which is why I'm so unsure of how the narrator is feeling about the situation at hand. Is it apathy or is it actually just sorrow? The music video to this is equally charming and strange. The whole video is shot either with a camera or just a filter that makes it look like it's from the 70s, but every so often they do this little editing flair that makes it modern, like, for example, making a line of palm trees appear out of just one, copying and pasting it onto the video. And that ending chorus that I just talked about is set to this very shaky 360 shot of Voncel in the desert that concludes with the camera walking away from him but still looking back at him. It's mildly unsettling in its loneliness. In fact, that's pretty much a characteristic throughout all of this music video, both charming and mildly unsettling. I like it a lot. I would love to know whatever the influence was to this song. I don't really know if it was slightly calypso influenced or if it really just went along with that electric noise that obviously the song is structured with and just kind of played with it. Either way, it makes for quite an interesting journey of a song. It's so echoey and dreamlike and emotionally ambiguous. Oh, I love it. So I am going to put all of the social media for Voncel in the description, but if you're interested in having all the music from Morning Jam, I'm creating a playlist of the songs I'm featuring that will also be in the description, as well as, of course, my social media. So I'm really happy that you listened all the way through. It's such a good song, why wouldn't you? I'm Peter Cooper, and this was your Morning Jam.